feel like for them to try to like hide that, that's why they're just like, oh, let us take control of your merch. Let us take control of your sales. Just so it could like, maybe they boost their numbers again. Rather than somebody doing 200K, they're going to be doing 400K because they're with Spotify and UMG now, you know?
Right. And and the numbers look better.
Yeah.
Everything looks better. I think what Spotify should have done, by the way, sorry to cut you off there. I was like, bro, they should have integrated Dat Piff or something into that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
They had like a little window where
they already had the fan base. That's why I said at the beginning, it's like, yo, that's already like
Dat Piff is crazy.
if you with someone, you go to Dat Piff, or like you go to what's the one that Last Stage just dropped on?
Even.
Yeah. Boom, like you know what I mean.
That's how you should do it. By the way, it is dropping.
I just think like the market's too like I get it's already so saturated. Like being an artist and then subleasing the things that artists need. It's a very saturated market, but it's like I really do think that just has no place in what we're doing.
Say too much. To be honest, I did way too much. No money, but I always paid for your lunch. My account on red, it was dangerous. Everybody had an opinion on you, but I didn't want to listen to what they said to us. You can't spell trust without us, but you can't spell lust without us neither. And to be honest, I don't know where to start. I'm the one that taught you how to parallel park. I'm the one that taught you how to hold your composure when all of the closure was getting to your heart. Look, I don't want to sit here and pick you apart, but I was the one driving late in the dark. Now you trying to treat me like I never even met you, baby. Don't make me regret you like the feeling wasn't hard. I was calling your phone, but you was hanging it up. My account was on red, and you was running it up. Gave you my trust, but you gave me lust. Gave you my heart, that was fair enough.
That's a smash, dude.
Yo, that shit hard.
Shout out to Quality.
That shit hard.
Yeah, shout out to Quality.
Yeah, shout out
Quality, dude. Fucking.
Yes, sir.
When did you guys make that?
We actually made that like end of January, recently.
Oh, okay, all right. Is
Just-
it out now?
Yeah, it's out now.
It's out, okay.
It's out on the EP called Reservations.
All right, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just heard that. That's why I was like, I recognize this song.
Yeah.
Literally on the way here. I mean, I heard it when you first dropped it because it's like it's you and Qua.
Yeah.
Qua's the homie, so I'm like, I bother him in DMs all the time because you know when he sends out the DMs, that's like he's like, oh, make sure you book your studio time or whatever. He'd be sending, and I'd be like, fuck you. He's like, you never have time for me. I'd be like fucking around with him like I'm an artist because
he's funny, dog.
that's the inside we have. But yeah, it's
funny.
Shay, you came in here fired up, dude.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm in a goofy fucking silly mood. I'll tell you that right now.
Sounds like work was a little bit of a struggle today.
It was a struggle, but like
You need a Zen,
fuck it,
bro?
it's always a struggle.
You need a Zen?
No, I don't zin. I'm not
You don't
that kind of
sin,
white.
bro?
We've been over this.
No, you told me you do
I
No,
sometimes.
but we thought it's
No,
been a
I do
couple
sometimes.
months.
So if honestly, like if it's like a late night, I'm fucked up, and it's honestly, I'll be honest, I'm a bitch. I got to take the threes.
I'm on threes now.
If I take the five, so there was one time when I went to Latin school. I came home on the 22, and we're driving home. My buddy gave me a Zin. I'm standing on the back, and when I tell you, like I got put on a roller coaster, I couldn't get off. Like I popped the Zin in the back, and I'm sitting there, and I don't know why, but my buddies like to roll dice on the back of the bus. So on those like blue metal, not the blue plastic seats. All you hear is bring 7, 11. I'm like fucking y'all are terrible,
melting.
huh?
You're just melting.
So you
And I'm literally standing there like,
dude, what?
and I threw it. I threw I hit the window. The window only fucking opened like a 12-degree angle.
Bro, are you
No, I
sure
threw
you
it
were
out
on
there.
Zins, bro, and not Fent?
It might have been Apple.
Dude,
It might have
I
been
mean, kid, I've
Fent.
seen you on the fucking map.
Honestly, I was hitting those fucking clear,
Dude, I used
those
to share a
clear
tent with this
dab
guy.
pens that like, whoa, you know those ones that got.
Yeah.
Remember I grew up in that fake dab pen era, like that fake card era.
Yeah.
I was hitting cards till I fell asleep.
Oh
Every
God, bro.
I'm in class. They're like, "Oh, you look tired." I'm like, "Yeah, because I'm hitting Fent in these fucking random cards."
So I used to have a Chinese homie from out west, and he's like, "Yo, I can't believe y'all motherfuckers are buying this shit. I made that shit in my tub," and I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Nah,
No,
that's crazy.
I remember
Bro.
I sold a bunch of cards at because I sold cards at Latin, and because that used
That
to
be
had
the game.
the game. It was
Yeah.
it was so easy.
'Cause
You know what I
everybody was
mean?
like, "What
and then
is
I
that?"
also
Yeah.
sold. You know what? This is how my father taught me how to do this because he got sick of when I started smoking weed. It was like my mother was basically like, "Yo, Shea's smoking weed, and there's nothing you could do about it. So fucking help him." basically. So like
Dude,
my
help
father.
his son do
So my
drugs,
father's
kid.
so like not that scared of my mother, but my mother's so like fucking like she'll rip your head off. He's like, all right, whatever. So we just started smoking together, right? And then he got mad. He got so tired of buying my weed that he's like, he walked into my room one day. I remember like yesterday. He gives me $100 bill. He gives me a shit ton of cones, and he's like, fucking go buy an ounce of shake, put it in the cones, get them out of here, and you'll never pay for weed ever again. And I fumbled 2 bags in a row. And that
Did you
was,
smoke it all, bro?
yeah, every
You got
single
high
one.
on your own
Yo,
supply.
hey, it was shake too. It was the worst weed I've
Yeah.
ever seen in my entire life. It was shake from a plug.
Oh God.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and I was 15. So it's like the worst. It was seeds, stems.
Did you try to sell them though, and you couldn't?
No,
or-
I did. No, I sold a bunch of it. Yeah, I sold
Or
enough
you
to
smoked
maintain.
too much.
Yeah, I just smoked too much of it, so it didn't like equate.
That's the
You
problem
know?
with dealing weed, bro, is that you just want to smoke it all yourself.
But
especially
it was
if you-
good because all the younger kids in Dorchester knew that I had weed. They knew I smoked, so then they would always come to my thing, like my window while I was smoking. They'd be like, "Yo, we need a pre-roll." So I'd be like, "All right, it's gonna be like $10 for weed, then $5 for me to roll it."
What
then-
motherfucker you was?
Yeah.
You was hustling.
I
out
was
here.
no, yeah, like
I
it,
had friends that would charge.
no, because
for
then they'd be
rolling
like,
us, too.
they'd be like, "I'll
So,
give you the weed." I'd be like, "I'll give you the weed," knowing they can't roll, and then be like, "Oh, well, like."
Yeah.
Like, and then I'd be like, "All right, like I'll roll it for you, but that's $5 extra." And they're like, "Oh yeah, whatever."
That's
And then I
Yeah.
make 30 pieces because I just roll like 2 joints of trash nug, and then
That's way too much of the percentage of the price of the weed to charge for rolling.
oh, I'm
Or to pay for
upcharging.
rolling.
I'm upcharging.
No,
the
charge.
shit.
I meant to
fuck
say
them,
pay
kid.
for it.
I'm
like,
upcharging
you gotta
every
learn
little
how to
kid I
roll at
see.
that point.
My older kids used to drop kick me in the fucking teeth. So like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like this is a lot better.
just selling them fucked up weed.
Most you don't put shake in your
my
slap
older
woods,
kids
do
used
you?
to
Nah,
just
nah,
fucking
I don't.
kidnap me and take me, like, you know what I mean? Put me in the trunk
fuck
and just
that?
take me away.
I don't
like,
think that's. Are you all right, dude? Like,
No,
that's
I
not-
am,
That's
but
not
I-
Dude, he's
okay.
been through
no,
some
it's
shit,
not.
man.
It wasn't cool at
That
all.
shouldn't have happened to you.
I know it should.
But that sounds like the most typical Southie story of all time.
Right.
It was Dorchester.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
Mind
Dorchester,
blown right
Southie, you know what I
Same
mean.
shit. It was on that. Yeah, it was on that.
It's, you know, it's that border, bro, where it's like,
It was on that
and it's
side.
like Quincy,
Once-
Dorchester,
yeah, you know
Southie.
exactly what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
You have to
That's-
be here like to know that.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Like you just, and then you meet that certain white guy, and there's nothing like that kind of white guy to me. Like that's such a unique
except
white dude.
me.
Dude, I get like fucking 50, you kid.
Yeah.
You just got better bodies
I'm the
than them, dude.
epitome of
Yeah, most of
yeah.
them can't rap that well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't rap like me.
Yo,
dog.
nah, them white boys taught me how to drink. Pause. You know what I mean? It was like crazy, bro. Chilling with
You
white
don't have to
kids.
say pause. I know you
I
listen to
understand.
Cameron and Mace, but you don't have to say pause
Right,
on
dude.
everything.
But it is
They're
hilarious.
revolutionizing the game.
No,
Can
they
we
are.
say that?
I know.
Yo, I was just at the bar with my man's junior, and he literally said pause on some shit that I was like, I don't even connect that to some gay shit. Like, so I don't even
Right.
understand. Like, you're thinking something's on your mind.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Why
You know what I
are
mean?
you
Like,
drawing that line?
It's like when you hear it, you're like, now that you say it.
Now you say
Now
like,
you say it
but
like
like, why were you even thinking that? Like,
But yeah, I was telling you before the pod
Dallas.
started, it was like, bro, I've never gotten as drunk as I did until I started drinking with white dudes from Quincy.
oh, you know what's coming up
Dorchester.
too, right? Christmas.
Yeah, I know. It's your
Yeah.
fucking Christmas.
I know,
Yo,
we
when
had
I
you-
tell
we had you a week
yo, when
early,
I'm
dude.
being so serious. Like,
Wait, hold
my
on.
family growing up never got together on Christmas. We didn't get together on Easter. We got together on not even St. Patty's Day, on Southie Parade Day. We go down to Nana's
that's
on
crazy.
D Street.
Right.
She cook up some meatballs. My main cousins that moved from D Street to Maine, they come down. They bring it their friends, make some meatball subs.
Just
we
boiled
go out, get
meatballs.
fucked up down the 45. Like that was literally my Christmas. That was the only time I saw my main cousins. It was
That's
all like
live, though.
the get together.
That's
You know what I
fire.
mean?
We got to
That's
talk
live.
to
That's
Mosa real quick though, because me and Mosa have to talk for a second.
Do you think?
Dominican Independence Day just passed.
Yes.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
What did you do? I posted like an ignorant motherfucker constantly about it. What did you do?
Just hung out with the family. They cooked.
Which family? The first one or the
I listened to
second
a lot of Aventura. I listened to a lot of Aventura.
Yeah,
Bro.
Yeah.
He's from the
Bronx.
Bronx. For the
I
past
listened to a
couple weeks?
lot of Romeo Santos.
They from the Bronx. They from the Bronx.
Oh, your
But,
other family?
My family's from there, but we just stayed in Hebrew and fucking made moto and steak. And,
That is mad Dominican,
yeah,
bro.
it's
Fire.
regular
Moto with
shit.
steak. Damn, you made me hungry.
Yeah.
What's
fire.
moto?
Moto is like that yellow rice with the beans in it.
Yeah.
Shit, you gotta put me on.
What? You never had that?
Facts. Nah, you gotta
But,
have
like-
some.
Oh, that's
Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
that was the best way to answer that. Just
Like, what?
Show the inside of the
Just-
forearm.
Yeah.
Just by the way, this is my painless part too.
Yeah.
Here you go, bro. Now, what would you were saying some Spanish shit earlier? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I like the women. They're like,
You gotta come over
I
to
ain't never got to the
978.
part where they made me dinner. Like, you know what I mean?
Come over to the 978, bro. Like,
I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm over there. Let's go.
You gonna take him to the hookah lounges and shit out there?
nah,
Let's take the
all
hookah
that.
lounges.
I'll be low key, but there's hella hookah lounges over there. So
Yeah, they be wilding, bro. They think it's like, yo, if we have rice and beans here, we have to have hookah. It's like, bro,
yeah,
relax.
I know. right.
I don't need this right now. Like it
I
is.
mean, it's a
kinda-
nice perk.
trying
Dude.
to
Why
eat.
not?
Yeah, it is a good perk.
You know,
I ain't gonna
just-
lie.
Yo, shorties love hookah though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, it's better than a bunch of clear vapes in the fucking rave. Right? Say that.
Yo, that's true too. And sometimes, yo, bro, you got to be careful with vapes nowadays. Because yo, I went when I went out to Vegas recently. Homie was just like, yo, you want to hit this vape? It's LSD vape. I'm like, LSD
Nah,
vape.
that's
Whoa.
crazy.
Like
crazy.
what? And they have DMT ones, bro. And I'm like, I'm
I've done
good.
DMT before.
Can't
That was
be doing
pretty-
that.
How was
Oh
that?
wait, we
It's
need
pretty
to.
lit.
Yeah.
What happened?
Did you go?
What was your
did you go out?
awakening?
Like,
I
Yeah,
took
it's
2
actually pretty
hits.
good.
They said if you take that third hit, you go crazy. But I took 2 hits and
Okay.
it was a quick ass high.
so you didn't really just go into another dimension.
I kind of did. I kind of like had an outer body experience real quick. Got to like see myself. Just I don't know. I felt like I was over analyzing shit. You
Mhm.
know.
Mm.
Yeah. I've never tried that shit. I don't need to get that high.
Yeah. I mean, I
Nah,
was,
it's
I was
fun,
drunk.
yo.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah,
you
get
did
up
DMT?
there.
Yeah.
Get up there. Yeah.
How
Yeah.
was that? Which
It was alright. I ain't gonna lie. I like I'm not gonna lie. I'm more of like a mushroom person.
Yeah,
Like-
mushrooms too.
Like if we're
Yeah,
talking like
love
psychedelics
mushrooms.
to do some shit, like I think like that's definitely like DMT's a little like out there. And then obviously what brings me down to level, you know what I mean, level ground, like for example, like I've had like 2 great acid trips,
yeah.
but I don't want to necessarily do it again because the
Right.
thing that brings me to level ground off mushrooms is like if I start tweaking, it always ends up being like, oh, this comes from the ground though. Like
Yeah.
there's only a certain level of like, but when I start tweaking off acid, it's like
Yeah.
there's a dude on some Breaking Bad shit dipping this paper into
weird
this
guy,
vat.
too.
Like
You gotta
that's
be a
what I
weird
started
guy.
thinking about it. I'm like, I just can't get around that. Like my mind can't get around that.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like
Acid goes straight to your brain.
mushrooms. Like I'm always cool with like for example, like my cousins, my rich cousins, they got a quarter share in at Loon in New Hampshire, the mountain.
So they
ski
get it for a
mountain.
quarter of the year?
Yeah, for a quarter of the year.
Nice.
And it's beautiful. It's the only thing you need. You know what I mean? Like we get it for like 1 week and
Yeah.
all the winter months, and we go up there and get fucked up. You know
Right,
what I mean?
right.
And my birthday's in February.
Yep.
So we always go up there for my birthday. And yeah, you just fucking take a couple fucking mushrooms,
Yeah,
a couple peanut
take some
butter. You know what I
shrooms.
mean?
With
And
peanut
hey,
butter?
you go peanut butter, and you go down the mountain. You're like, you know what I mean? Like it's having a fucking good time. And then honestly, I've never laughed and like been as close with my friends
Totally.
Yeah.
than like all of us on mushrooms. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, it's the
We're
best.
sitting there, right?
Yeah.
Like, and mind you, like we split off. There was like half our friends were like, they were like, we want to climb the mountain right now. And they went to climb the mountain and they went halfway up the fucking mountain. But
Yeah.
the rest of us, we're sitting in the room and we're just like, bro, remember this, remember that.
right.
We had Cops on, and it's from Cops from like 2001.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I
Some
mean?
square
Like,
shit.
yeah, we're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
on this old TV, fucking the National Lampoon fucking marathons on. You know what I mean? What's better than that?
No,
you know what
that-
I mean?
No, mushrooms is when you really, I feel like a switch goes off on your brain and you just start thinking about, I don't care about this extra bullshit. I like
Yeah.
this
No.
happy shit.
That's why I honestly, in all honesty, like I use it like when we go up to skiing, I always do it. But then I also use it as like if I'm really in like a mental rut for a
Mm.
long time, because like I have had like mental issues like with like
Oh, we
depression,
could
shit
tell.
like
dude.
that.
After,
you know what I mean?
after that
You
Zen
tell,
trip
you
you
tell.
talking about earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it was Zen's, but
Yeah.
But like, yo, I use it as like a reset.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll take like a eighth of mushrooms and like I reset, and then I feel great.
Yeah, I'd be saying like, oh, I'm overdue for a trip. That's what I always say.
Yeah.
It's like,
Facts.
ooh, I'm going down here. Oh, I need
Going down here. Yeah.
So when did you know what's crazy is because in our culture, bro, we already know what it's like. They'd be like, yo, weed is like crack. And
Yeah, they look at this shit like heroin. Yeah,
anything that's not a Corona with a lime in it, bro, they'd be like, you're tweaking. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
So like,
they would rather have you drinking at like 12 than smoking.
Bro,
and all that shit.
my first whiskey was at like fucking 11, dog.
Yeah,
like
same shit. Yeah.
It was crazy. Black label too. It was nasty.
Yeah.
Like, it was
I know. It would be black label.
Yo, it's
like
always
all the
black
labels. All the labels.
It's always black label first though. For some strange reason, that's a Dominican pastime, bro.
Right. But yeah, man. Honestly, I've only done shrooms alone. Like I feel like that's
fucking
Alone.
insane.
yeah.
That's
But
intense.
I like,
insane.
but I like it. You know, I had the best day of my life off shrooms. Like
You did? What
my
you
first
just
day.
walk around? or
No, I
some
was
shit?
recording alone. I was in Texas.
Okay,
Nobody
honestly,
was
like I
around
could
me.
get around that.
It
Like
was
honestly,
nice
like I'm
out.
trying to make some
Yeah.
different shit. Like I could get around that. I can get around that.
Then I went to a restaurant. Like
Wow.
it was lit.
By yourself?
Yeah, by myself.
My
See,
brother,
y'all-
my brother did
I
that
respect the shit out of that.
in Amsterdam, and he like figured out how to speak French.
No way.
He had been studying it, but he couldn't really get it.
Yeah.
And then he was on
Oh, he was
shrooms.
like,
He met some
yo,
girl
it
at a
clicked.
cafe and just started rocking French.
That's fucking
Jesus.
crazy.
Yeah, right?
That's awesome shit.
Chick on the podcast last week, Indigo Blue, said that she figured out how to play guitar. on
Guitar,
shrooms.
yeah.
No way.
She was
Yeah,
saying
and now
that like
she can
it
still
just all
play,
made
you know?
sense, and she just kept
Yeah.
playing it.
Yo, I'm gonna take
I'm about to
some
do some shrooms.
Yeah, yo, let's
Yeah.
let's go to the studio after this and you say some shoes.
There's
Start
a-
practicing
right?
shit.
There's
yeah.
a strain of shrooms called Enigma because like it's strain specific too. A lot of
Yeah.
people be like, I just want mushrooms, but like it's different. It's like
Yo,
weed.
no, there's definitely
So-
different,
Yeah, dude, I have they look
it's like
crazy.
different kinds of weed.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
I
those
didn't,
look like
I didn't know
brains.
that.
Those
I didn't
look
know that.
mine look
Yeah.
like fucking like
Obviously,
they look
there's
like
only a couple certain types that you can actually take to, you know what I
Mhm.
mean? But there's only there's a smaller category
I didn't know.
than weed.
yeah. There's
But-
only like there's not many.
But the different mushrooms definitely do different things.
yeah, like the Enigma one takes 3 times longer to grow, so a lot of people don't sell it. So it's a rarer strain.
Okay.
And bro, you get like a body high. Like I took them for New Year's. It
like
was
a
yeah, bro. Like you are like, and then you're super clear headed. You don't get a lot of this like the psychedelic stuff.
Mhm.
But dude, they're like my favorite strain now. You know what I'm saying? I bought them in gummies too. They're
every
fucking
time I take mushrooms, I've gotten like a personality high. It's like I'm
Yeah.
like I'm a better me.
Yeah, that's,
Like,
that's usually
straight up. Like I'm just like I'm a better version of me right now.
Usually that's albino
great.
penis.
And then sometimes like someone will be like, "Oh, you're ugly," and I'm like, "I'll crumble." Like,
Yeah, yeah.
like, no,
I
dead-
am.
the only time that I had a bad trip, I'll tell you right now, it was Halloween,
Mhm.
and my
Recently?
cousin was,
Recently?
This Halloween, I took way too much, by the way.
Yeah.
So we went. My cousin was by the way, my cousin's been like kind of on the rise with DJing like in the local area.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he's actually getting his first headline at Basement this
Hey,
I
that's
think next
fire.
weekend. Yeah,
That's a new place, right?
next weekend. Yeah, actually this
Fire.
weekend if you want to come. It's on
what's his
Saturday.
name?
Do Galvin.
That's
Doogie?
dope.
Do Galvin.
Duke Galvin.
Yeah. But
It's
like
like
he's done Big
big.
Night and he's done the Grand and like he's done all these places, but he's getting his first headline at Basement. He's done a headline at the Grand, I think, but his first headline at Basement is on Saturday. And he was doing a show, and so I went to my buddy's house at he's at a frat at Bentley.
Mhm.
So we're chilling there, and out of a drawer, shrooms come out, and you know as they do at a frat house, and so people start taking them. I'm like, fuck it. So we take an eighth. And honestly, I can tell I'm the only person here that knows how to like safely take shrooms.
Yeah.
People are just eating them.
Mm.
And I'm like, what are we doing? Pull the scale out. So we pull it out. I make sure everyone takes it. Like we probably took like an eighth. And then everyone's like, all right, word. So we take more. And then I look to my right. My buddy Apple and my buddy Scott, who have never taken shrooms, face like a handful. Like they didn't even look at it.
Crazy.
Didn't even look at
It's
it.
crazy.
And like I'm like respectfully like what are we doing? And then they're like I don't know whatever. And I'm like all right, you're not gonna go up to the 18th floor and I'm gonna be stuck here in the 10th. So I took a handful,
Yeah.
a bigger handful than them. So now I'm fucking no. Now we're on one. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
So mind you, there's like another bigger party that we have to go to at their other frat house or whatever. So we go over there. Oh, it was terrible. We're in the basement. It's like stuck, it's sweaty. There's a bunch of fucking. I'm like, I gotta get out.
And shrooms hit you up
Hey,
too,
no,
bro.
like, and I look to the corner. They're both in the corner, just like this, like, and just like think of the same thing. So I'm like, all right, we're out of here, right? So we get out of here, and we go downtown, and it's Halloween too. So like,
You
I'm
went
in
downtown after that.
yeah, because my cousin's headline at Basement. So
Oh,
then,
yeah,
so
okay.
we got to go downtown. So we go downtown. we get out of the Uber, and mind you, like I know the owner, like of Basement, like I would the manager or whatever. So like we've been in cohorts before. So I pull up there, and I pull up. It's like probably like 10:06, 10:10.
That's mad specific.
No, because I remember because I looked at my phone, and I walk out. I'm like, "Yo, we're here for due," like blah blah blah, and he's like, "Sick, fucking." Guest list ends at 10. I look at my phone. I'm like, it's 10:06. What the fuck are we talking about? You know what I mean? I'm here for my cousin. What the fuck are we talking? He's like, yeah. I go support. He goes support him in the back of the line, and me off shrooms. And mind you, I built my mountain up so high. He pushed me off. He kicked me off that thing like 300, Leonidas. Fucking, I started telling him, I'm like sitting there, like, I'm like, don't kill him. Don't kill him. Hey, my brother goes, all right, no, we're out. I gotcha. And he just like saw me like tweaking the fuck out. He just like pulled me to the side. Then I start fully tweaking out. I see the 7-Eleven across the street, across from Moxie, that 7-Eleven. Yeah. So I walk across the street. There's this dude yelling, it's the purge. He's this homeless dude. He's just going, it's the purge. Everyone's dying. And I'm like, me off shrooms. I'm like, you're right. You're right. Right. And then I look to my left. There's a shadow. There's 15 kids just standing there being normal on Halloween, but they're in the shadow. So I'm like, oh yeah, they're gonna rob the 7-Eleven. Like that makes sense. That he's saying that.
You're like, I spotted
there, I see them, and that makes sense. So now I'm like, oh, I gotta get out of here. So I try to get out of here. Mind you, it's 11 o'clock on a Halloween. Yeah. I can't get out of here. There's no Ubers coming here.
It's packed.
Right.
So I felt like I was in a video game level that I couldn't get out of.
That's
you know what I mean? I'm like,
dude.
I got to get the fuck out of here. So we were just running around. And mind you, people are in Halloween costumes.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's freaking you out.
Dude, when I tell you, I'm sitting there in a corner, finally fine. There's these two kids, and when I tell you, they were like hitting like car doors. So I'm like, oh, they caused trouble. I'm going to rip their face off when they come around this corner. And my buddy's like, dude, chill the fuck out with you. Like, they're not going to, they come around the corner. I'm like, what's up? I'm like, dude, I don't know what the fuck was going on. We got out of there, went to my back porch, smoked, and I was fine. But it was the worst 20 minutes I think I've ever endured in my life.
20 minutes?
Yeah, 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. It was 20 minutes.
That sounded like a fucking day, bro.
No, it felt like it.
4 hours at least.
It probably felt like
it
that,
felt
right?
like it.
Yeah.
No, I know the shrooms do that. They give you like a bad concept of time, and and they do make you feel claustrophobic if it's like because you get like warmed up on shrooms.
Yeah.
I remember that's the risk about taking shrooms and tripping publicly because I've done that and it's my
What,
favorite
being
thing.
outside in like the cold and type
No,
shit?
being outside in the public, in the wild. You know what I mean? That's what I call it. Because people like to take shrooms and like go into the fucking woods and the mountains and fucking chill. Yeah. I'm like, nah, I'm taking shrooms and I'm about to do a podcast. Like, you know what I mean? I'm about to do a party.
Doing normal shit off shrooms, I think like if you take a certain like a amount, it just makes you social.
Oh, no, bro.
Like I can take a cap and just be social.
No, that's fine. Like taking about a gram, half gram, whatever. But a full trip, like you're talking
like a
about,
micro type shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Technically.
But I faced way more than
that's you're wilding, bro. You said an eighth. I said, Jesus.
No,
bro.
I faced the problem was like I took like 2 grams and then I faced a handful. So it was like,
oh, you're wilding. You probably took like 5 grams.
bro, because I was like, they've never taken
overdose?
shrooms. They took an eighth. Like I need to be higher than them.
You can't overdose on shrooms?
No.
You could choke on them.
You choke on them? That's
You
crazy.
probably would throw up before you like
Yeah.
OD.
So I've noticed more people who always tell me, oh, I took like a quarter. They usually end up saying I threw up.
Yeah.
Because it fucks with your stomach because you're taking a fungi.
Also, your
you know what I
stomach's
mean?
like you're about to
Your
get
stomach,
way
like
too
that's
fucked
what they
up.
get it.
this
It
outta
gets
here.
it gets it out of you because
your
your body's like this isn't. I don't want.
like, bro,
this
you
right
forced
now.
it. Like,
So
what are
you
you
could
doing?
just take a fucking bunch of it and just
You should be good, bro.
fuck.
Yeah, face like
That's
fucking
crazy.
10 grams. And see what happens.
No.
No, bro. I talked to this dude who was like,
right.
I'm gonna roll a die, and whatever that number is, I'm gonna multiply it by 3, and that's how many grams I'm gonna eat. It landed.
That's crazy.
Hey, may I say this conversation? Like method is awesome. You guys should keep doing this.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Yo,
It's awesome.
we've rolled the dice, bro, and he didn't roll 1 die, by the way. He rolled 2. It came up as 7.
So you had to take 7
So he
grams?
took 21 grams of shrooms.
21.
It came up like a
Were
5.
you around when it hit him?
Fuck no. He just told me the story. He's like, bro, I felt like I died.
Yeah.
He's like, I thought my girlfriend was trying to
Ego
kill me.
death.
Yo, he was like, it was a full
It's like
trip for like the
ayahuasca
entire day.
trip.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, my uncle did that shit in the
Yeah.
desert and shit and sweated like every demon he ever had out. I swear to God.
Yeah, I don't want
They
to do that
told
shit
me
either
about
because you
that.
throw up a bunch. I don't want to sit
don't
there
like throwing
puking
up.
with some lady in the rainforest helping
Yeah.
me, dude.
But my uncles are in like AA. They gotta do shit to like they gotta do shit to figure that out. You know what I mean? Like
I feel like shrooms could help some people in AA. And they need that shit.
Shrooms could help. Hey, I remember I was at AA, baby. I was at St. Monica's tap dance in the back. They used to call me Happy Feet.
What?
I used to be in the back. I used to be in the back of St. Monica's, like.
At the meeting?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be anonymous.
Fucking, it wasn't anonymous.
You were like, I saw your dad at the meeting?
No, but I'd be sitting there with my mother. Like, my mother went to the meetings. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I was the baby. I was the baby, though. Like, I'd be sitting in the back.
All right. I mean, that's like good for your mom. I'm not saying that, but like, you didn't tell other kids like who you saw at the meeting or anything like that?
I don't remember their fucking names. I was like 5.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
Like, what the fuck?
He only started tripping on shrooms at 6. Relax.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit didn't help.
My parents had me in the sessions. I remember joints getting like passed by my face. And shit.
Yeah, no.
Dude, I wish, bro. My parents just passed beers.
What is that? What is that? St. Monica's? What is that?
St. Monica's is just like a fucking. It's a church in Southie that held AA meetings.
Oh, okay.
So it's like churches around Boston usually hold AA meetings.
Okay.
But that was the one that I was at, fucking tap dancing in the back, playing the piano. They're like, shut your kid up. I'm trying to talk about my trauma.
And look at you now.
What?
And look at you now.
I know, imagine. I'm fucking beautiful.
I'm fucking beautiful.
I'm out here.
Yeah,
I'm out here.
dude.
Yo, what do you guys think about streaming 2.0? Have you heard talk of this?
No.
Okay, so it's like the new thing that UMG is really pushing with Spotify. And they signed a big deal. They bought like, this thing called Downtown. Actually, I got some video clips about this shit if you guys want to pull that up. They bought this shit called Downtown and CD Baby and fucking Song Trust and shit like that.
I've heard about CD Baby.
And essentially what it is like they're trying to take advantage of like the super fan market, right? Where fans that like want to buy your shit. Because right now, Spotify gets no cut of that, but it's like at least a quarter of the pie of an artist's typical revenue.
Am I wrong that like what's Jay-Z's giant?
Oh yeah, I got a video about that.
But
I
feel like
Tidal,
if like super fans, if they wanted, they go to Tidal or they go to like I'll give it an example, like a Mac Homie, like he does his shit direct. Like I feel like there's not really a market for that, but I'll listen to this.
Yeah, check this out.
This guy looks like he's on some kind of registered list.
This dude asked Dustin from Venture. He has some dope content.
Like there's a market for everything, but
I don't like his face.
Work in music and you don't know what streaming 2.0 is, this is something that you're going to want to hear. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a hot take on why I think is the real reason that UMG bought Downtown Music. This is a conversation being had quite a bit within music industry insiders,
like some
and
Nazi
I'm a little
rant
surprised that the wider artist community isn't really aware. Because at the core of this conversation, it is about money. And it does feel like this is a conversation that the big players in the industry don't want the independent players to be having. Streaming 2.0 is something that's specifically being pushed by the largest record label in the world, UMG. And really for the purposes of this video, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. Because on paper, it sounds great. The idea behind Streaming 2.0 is a two-pronged approach. It is creating more revenue per user, allowing opportunities and ways for users to spend more than their monthly subscription, and then segmenting that revenue to go to the artists that those super fans are spending money on. And on the surface, I really love this. I've been a huge advocate that listeners need to be spending
I know,
more.
right? No,
hey, like, can I just say that? Like,
yeah, we can leave the take out.
Like, first thing I have to say about who the fuck is this guy?
That's
like,
Dustin, bro.
Like,
Dustin from Venture.
I don't give a fuck who the fuck Dustin is.
He has a big forehead and he knows what he's talking.
No, but I mean, like, does he do any? Like, I'm not like, who the fuck is this guy? In all due respect, like, he might be somebody.
He has a music marketing company called Venture. I don't know if it's very good. I've seen a lot of his videos. They're all pretty good, I think.
That was the most Boston reaction to some shit. He's like,
but I'm just saying, like, I do this shit every day. Like, who the fuck are you? Like,
who's the kid? Like,
am I wrong? Like, hey, they're like, yeah, they know their fucking head. I got
play the second clip.
Yo, bro.
Is it this guy?
No, it's a different person.
All right, good.
You don't like Dustin, huh, dude?
Fuck Dustin. I don't even fucking know Dustin.
For my
Dude,
family.
yeah, so here's this.
I can
lady.
rock with this girl.
You gotta unmute it.
UMG and Spotify in 4 slides. This is
She
the
has a
vision
mean middle
of
part.
streaming for Universal. The key word to focus on here is super fandom.
You
This
can't
is
stop
how
looking at
they
it
feel
now.
like they're going to grow. This is, by the way, the Hive
The green screen's
music
making it look
model.
crazy too.
In early 2024, Sir Lucian did an entire keynote that super fandom was going to be.
I've heard
how
about
they
this actually.
expand
Now
their
that you're saying
business.
it,
Okay, yeah.
I've heard about it.
Universal also offered some statistics that paid subscription has not reached its peak. It has in the US. We've been flat at 84% for 3 years. but this is a global business, 1 billion subscribers by 2028.
Shout out.
And pause to read this. This is the revenue model of the IP that they own and control. So interesting that they see the growth potential as being through merch and physical product. Streaming 2.0.
So, okay. That girl is dumb as hell. She just literally contrasted herself 3 times in a row. One, she just said that the streaming platform that is going to do a service for these artists.
Yep.
Their own projection is that the main money stream for these artists is going to be merch.
Mhm.
And what else did she say?
So basically, bro, what I think the whole
You can
sales,
you can streamline that as your own. There's
yeah,
no reason
exactly,
you need a
but
person in the middle.
They want that piece of the pie because they see the potential.
So yeah, go fuck yourself. That's my
That,
But it's gonna.
But their marketing is they're doing something for us. They're marketing against Spotify in terms of they're like, oh well, that's the man. We're kind of. Am I wrong to say that that's how they were coming across?
I think that they're trying to say, hey, you can pay that $10 a month for Spotify, but hey, if you want to pay 20 for Shea and then get maybe some extra access or something from them, you can pay us that.
So that's where I just think that like you're capitalizing on a laziness of an artist.
I mean,
So
that's a lot of it.
So
though, bro.
no, but I mean, like for example, right? If I had me as Shea, right? If I had even 10 to 20 people that would buy my merch, why would I not make my merch and sell my merch to them directly?
That takes
And then
away-
also, yeah, you go.
that takes away like an artist being a brand.
Yeah,
That just ends up making an artist just an artist, you know, right?
and me being an underground artist, like I like that connection with my like fans and able to like talk to them and being like, oh, you like when I drop a sweatshirt, like everyone that gets a sweatshirt from me in the Bison Republic shit hits me up personally and I send it to them personally.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's
But you can't do that at scale, right? If you had 10,000 people buying a sweatshirt.
but then when I get to that point, I won't need them because I'll scale it out and I'll have a
On your
team
own.
to do so.
yeah.
But
You
they'll
know what I
probably
mean?
have their own shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like for when shows and all that shit is going on, they'll probably have their own merch that's made about you and all this stuff. Like on their approval, that they're probably gonna be pushing themselves. Because I'm sure like, you know what I'm saying, no artist is gonna want to give that side up. You know,
Nah, I
it's
feel
gonna
that.
be exclusive shit that I'm making, but then there's gonna be shit that fucking Spotify and all them, like, you know, everybody put together is making.
Yeah,
or
like some
whatever.
But then
Yeah.
on another exactly the same note, like
It's kind of
when
booty
I-
shit.
yeah.
You're making. Yeah.
when I made my Bison Republic shit, like if you have a Bison Republic sweatshirt, that shit's gonna last you like 5 years. Like I did my research on like it's like the best sweatshirt you can have. It's like $60. It's the best sweatshirt you can have. The shirts, those don't shrink when you get them. And I like, you know what I mean? I did my research, make sure they were good. I don't want to sublease that. That's what I see it as. It's you're
Yeah.
subleasing.
It's also
Exactly.
it's also not just
you're
merch.
subleasing your name to basically them to just be the middleman
Yeah.
for your connection to your fan base. And I don't and
Right.
I see it as a market from their perspective.
Yeah.
But I think it's a product of people being lazy. I think for example, like I think should stop at like the companies that, for example, like do like your short form content. Like the people
Mhm.
like the companies that we have like do short form content and do like music videos, stuff like that. Like the artist can't do that, but that's very hard for the artist. So then they sublease those things and it makes it easier for you. They're giving you a service. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But then that I feel like that's going to the fully extreme. Now they're taking over your merch, your what else?
could-
It's
Basically
like
streaming.
exclusive content.
It
so
could
like if
be
you wanna-
beneficial in a way.
But why wouldn't you just
How
make a
so?
website?
Well, here's why. Because you'll get paid more money, right? And I mean, you could make a website, but the convenience of people being on Spotify and having
Yes.
special access to your new
Yep.
music or something
It's
like
right.
that.
Oh, so
It's
it's
right
like
there.
it's literally a connection with Spotify.
Yeah.
It's on your Spotify. Like if a fan goes to your Spotify,
Okay,
you'll have these
I,
extra
okay,
access
I didn't
things.
see that.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yes.
completely understand. Like
That's
the
the
only
beneficial
reason I
part.
would say that someone would benefit from that is because the laziness of people that they would literally be, for example, they'd be listening to me on Spotify and they would see that and then probably like
Oh, I mean, you can
they're
count
more
on that,
likely
though.
to
Yeah.
go on. You know what I mean?
Here's what people are freaked out about though is that Spotify tends to do things for the big acts first, and that's why it's like it's UMG and
Yeah.
Amazon pushing this shit, right?
Mhm.
So it's not going to be independent artists that really get to take advantage of all this type of
Mhm.
stuff, right? It's
Yeah.
going to be the big artists,
Yeah.
and they'll just get a bigger share of the money.
Yeah.
Which I think is like a
I'm sure it'll kind of trickle down to,
Yeah.
you know
It'll
what I'm
trickle
saying?
down.
But
little
I
bit.
feel like it's like one of those things like I hate to use this as an example, but like for us with the union shit, right? Like when you give up an inch, you give a mile up next year.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So it's like with the artists, I feel like it's like you give an inch here and you let them control that to a
Yes.
T.
It have to be deals.
Long
man.
story, like if they get so many artists being controlled by that one, and not even being controlled, but like just having that and everyone being subscribed to that and it being easy in that
Yeah.
format.
It
And
ha-
if it becomes like the industry standard, then they have the control over that and they can change the prices little by little.
Well,
And
look,
then-
you,
and then
UMG.
we might make $20 today, but we might make 15
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Because UMG bought CD Baby, right? So it wouldn't be surprising if, oh, look, if you're on CD Baby, you get these special Spotify features.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And then now UMG is distributing you.
Exactly.
exactly. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So now they're distributing you, and now
They get
It takes
your distro kit
it
money.
also takes away from the artist too, though. You know, because like, what if they start making vinyls and shit? I just fucking merch.
That's what I mean.
What
like,
if they start making your vinyls and it's
Yeah.
taking away from your sales that you're making? You know what I'm saying? Like personally, yourself.
like I just think it's
so-
like, yo, if you're an artist, like don't be lazy.
I don't
Do your own
think
shit.
sometimes I don't think it's just about the artist being lazy. It's like the consumer's a little lazy too,
Can't
which
change that though.
That's
because
what
it is
yeah.
like, bro, like I like
You can't
being a
like you said.
think of, bro, do you use Uber Eats, right? You use
Yeah,
Uber.
sometimes.
It's ease
Here
of
and there.
access, right? It's like it's right on your phone.
But
you
I
get to
hate
do
myself
this.
because of the access.
Of course, everyone kind of hates themselves a little bit because it's made us all kind of lazy, bro. Like if you Uber Eat something that's about a mile away, we've all been there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It happens, right? But like if you're on one app and can get everything you want, including connecting more, supporting your artist, that's like the benefit of that. Because, bro, like not just like think about the people who reach out to you, right? Imagine you get a brand new listener, just finds you on Spotify playlist randomly, boom, 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 and then right there in a click of a button can support you in extra ways that will benefit you financially and like have them fuck with you more, have a deeper
So
But I feel
like relationship.
you can answer
basically, what they're trying to do is like TikTok and TikTok Shop. You know, like they're trying. That's
Yeah,
exactly what they're
Spotify's
trying
turning
to
into
do.
a social media
Yeah,
platform.
they're trying to have a
first.
shop.
Yeah, that's why they
on
even have the
Spotify.
hashtag.
Yes,
things. You can scroll
exactly.
on Spotify.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was looking at Spotify like, why can I scroll on Spotify?
Yeah,
What
But
am I
like
that's the-
looking-
tickets,
the new
bro,
shit.
from there for a concert. It gives me concert alerts.
Yeah, yeah.
And you'd be like, they're coming to
Facts.
your town. Boom. Which I think is dope.
But I'm gonna say like I
And
throw my
YouTube is
music
doing
on.
that now,
I'll
too.
lock
Yep.
my phone. Like, you know what I mean? I put a hit. Like
Yeah.
I'm not scrolling on Spotify.
But people
But
will
then
start
like
to.
like you just
There's
said,
mad
right?
people doing it though.
like you just said, like if someone found me on Spotify and then their ability to go on and subscribe to me like that, I feel like the percentage of people that are doing that, and on another note, them getting to my Spotify has nothing to do with whatever the fuck they're doing.
no.
Them actually getting to my Spotify is everything to do with me and what
That's
I'm
not
doing.
always true.
Not
It's
always,
the quality
bro.
of music
It's-
because there's a lot of
'cause
shit
most-
with
most.
Spotify
Yo,
radio.
like,
and
Very
playlists.
rarely
Yeah.
will I find someone that says they found me on Spotify.
For example, bro, like I was
Like
listening-
very rarely. Always, every single time is I saw you on TikTok. I saw you on Instagram.
That might be your experience, but there's a lot of people who
It
like
happens,
their shit
though.
will hit the
Yeah.
algorithm.
No,
all
it
of a
definitely
sudden, it will take
happens. But
off.
I'm saying on like a percentage level,
Sure.
when you think of percentages and you think of like what percentage of things are happening for their company
Nuts.
to actually have a niche.
TikTok is definitely the biggest music discovery.
But I'm saying like you just said, I won't say all, but most of the things that get them to my Spotify are things that I'm doing on my own.
100%,
So then,
bro.
yeah, I think it will fill a niche with the easiness of having that. But then also, I feel like if they genuinely fuck with my music at that point, they go and try to find like my Instagram or something.
That only goes for artists that's like that has like a cult fan base, you know, and that's like
Exactly.
Taylor Swift,
And they're
shit
already
like that.
pushing those
Yeah,
motherfuckers. So it's
exactly.
like, where does that cater to the young artists
Mhm.
and the coming up artists?
Here's the
Yeah.
other bullshit they're doing that they're getting in trouble for is perfect fit content music, right? Which is it's more typical on like background music sort of playlists. Like say you want to just put on a nice jazz playlist or something like that.
That's where you get the numbers though.
yeah.
They're stuffing those playlists with like generic
It's
like
just so
in-house made music
Mhm.
that they have like a production company or whatever. So, you know, I don't know if they
What?
release like the
Yeah,
royalties,
bro.
but I'm sure they pay way less to stream to
What?
pay
No,
those to play
it's-
those songs for people than they do for an actual artist songs, right? So then artists are missing out on available streams because Spotify is stuffing the libraries with their own shit,
Yeah.
right? So that makes it even worse, especially if you're an independent again and you don't have a label like, hey, play our shit,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then now you've got Alexa added Suno. You guys know what Suno is? The AI
It's
music
the AI
maker.
music
Yeah.
app.
So it's this really it's actually fucking sick. You go
It
to
is.
this website and you type in what type of song you want, and it gives you like 2 versions of that song, and it's often like really good.
That's
You know,
crazy.
in like a minute. You know,
That's crazy.
It's crazy, dude.
But
The
thing
lyrics
is,
are ridiculous.
But the thing is, you can't see this live and shit though.
Of course.
So it's like,
But say
synchronizing and shit like that.
say you just want a gym playlist, right? And you're
Yeah,
not like
facts.
a huge music fan. You're just like a regular Joe that likes
Yeah.
to throw some shit on.
Mhm.
And you love metal with a little bit of EDM mixed in.
Yeah, you can do that on Spotify. Then.
And
No.
so you can, but
Yeah.
what if you could just be like, make me a dope gym playlist for exactly my favorite type of music, and it just generates a bunch of shit. And because of like this listening style, you don't
It's
really
crazy.
care
Yeah.
like who it is, you know what I mean? Because you're just trying to throw some shit on that fires you up,
Yeah, it's crazy.
and then it's only Spotify getting paid because that's their engine.
There is that
and,
problem.
and you're missing
but
out on streams.
There also the good AI version that they're doing is like they make AI DJs.
Wait, you don't get streams from that?
Well, no,
no,
dude,
not
if
if
they're
it's AI.
generating,
'Cause it's
if
like a
Spotify
Spotify artist.
generates
Yeah.
the music, say this
Yeah.
doesn't happen now, but I
But if
think
he,
this is coming.
this is what I don't get. Like, if he asked me to make him a playlist, I made him a fire ass playlist. He plays a song. They getting the fucking.
No,
he
I'm
made
saying,
it-
I'm
the
saying, I'm
AI
saying
did it.
AI
It's an
generated
AI
I
music.
get it. What if I'm AI? Like, fuck. That's what
You're
I'm
not
saying.
AI
Like,
though.
Well, Spotify.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, the AI, like the AI just made the fucking playlist. What if I made the fucking
But that's
playlist?
No.
That's who's getting paid. It's like-
It's not. They're not putting real songs
But
in
I
the
ain't
playlist.
getting paid when I made the
fake-
fucking
it's-
playlist.
listen,
it's made up
listen.
music.
They're not putting real people's songs on the playlist.
No.
It would be
Oh,
the
it's fake
songs
songs?
themselves
Yes.
are generated
Made by
by the
AI,
computer.
bro.
Oh, fuck that.
No. But
that being said,
Boycott
though,
that shit.
That being said,
what's
with that, I feel like right now is a great time to create something with AI, especially musically, because I feel
Definitely,
like
bro.
because music is
Fuck AI.
fuck AI, but at the same time, like we got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you might as well
That's
just
true.
like make something of it. I feel like right now, music is probably like one of the last things to catch up to it, but when it does, it's gonna be fucking crazy. Because like as soon as the entertainment side. And as soon as AI touches the entertainment side, it's gonna be a wrap.
I think
feel
it's
like
gonna take the longevity out of music though. Like
no,
for example,
I mean
like,
at the
I
end of the
think
day, like
beauty-
live shows and shit, bro.
No,
like people
that-
want to see Shay, people want to see
Yeah, people
Mosa,
want
wanna,
tangible
like,
shit now,
people
bro.
want to be able to like feel you know. But at the end of the day, when it
Consensual,
comes to
of course.
like sync licensing and then like those gym playlists, like you said,
Say,
like
forget about
it's a whole nother
Yeah.
nother bag, like where people are actually making a living off that shit, and they've always been doing it for like their whole life. It's just like that's gonna be taken away,
Yeah.
you know. And
yeah, I mean, then we gotta reformat. Like things evolve,
Yeah.
bro. So like you as individual artists have to get creative in how you can reach more people and how
Yeah.
you keep those people, even if it's a small amount. Like, bro,
Yeah.
people are always shooting for the stars, bro. Like, why are you shooting for $1 million? Shoot for
No.
10K, bro.
so
Yo,
like-
look at all those like the West Side Gun type rappers, like the Mac homies. Like that dude literally makes a living off of 100 people buying his album.
Yeah.
He sold an album.
all
He
you
sold
need.
an album for like $1,000 in fucking
Nipsey
10,
did it first.
and like
Yo,
he
15
proved it.
people bought. He made 15 G. Like what the
what's
fuck we talking
crazy,
about?
my EP in the beginning of it, the intro skit is an AI conversation between two people.
I peeped that, by
Really?
the way.
It sounds real.
Yeah, it
That's
sounded
fine. I
mad
gotta tap
real.
in.
It's
with that.
AI.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
And
'cause
it's
it
just
was like
like
his name
What engine
Heartbreak.
did you use for it?
it's called fuck.
I remember the
Show
intro.
me later.
11
Oh, 11 Labs is dope.
Yeah, 11
Yeah.
Labs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's just fire.
So I
Gives
just
it
made
paid
a
for
whole
it?
No,
conversation.
it was
Yeah,
fire.
yeah.
It was a fire intro too, because it was like, of course he got to drop on
And
February
it's
14th.
like
He's
character.
Heartbreak Mosa.
Yeah.
It's like actual like
Yeah.
you could hear the emotion behind it. It's like yo, it's crazy.
It is
When I heard
wild.
AI like do that shit. I was like,
Is it free? Or is
You
gotta
could
pay
use
for it?
up to 5,000 letters for free,
Word.
but then after that you have to pay.
Yeah.
But it's lit though, bro. Like
probably not even that expensive.
No, it's not. It's
Yeah.
probably like a fucking
$10 a month or
$10.99
whatever.
some
Yeah, it's
shit.
usually
like
like
that.
10.
Yeah.
No, but a good thing that Spotify's using AI for that I noticed is like they have AI DJs now,
Mhm.
and it won't play AI music. It'll be like, yo, so we noticed you've been listening to these artists, so we're gonna make you this playlist. And the DJ's like, yo, I noticed you like this. And if you keep skipping, it'll be like, so I see you want to change it up now. I'll play you these artists
Well,
instead.
Spotify had that for a minute. The AI
Yeah,
DJ.
but now it's like, dude,
it's kind of fun. It was
It's
fucked up
better
for a
now.
minute.
It's to a T now.
It's
Like,
way better
yeah.
now. It's like they have the songs have transitions and shit. You'll be
Yeah.
like, oh shit, and you won't even know the song's about to change. Sometimes you'll be like, oh
All those
shit.
poor radio DJs out of work, dude.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Yo, do
crazy,
you
bro.
remember it was
Crazy.
called like it old as shit. It was on online. It was like iPhone or iPod 2005, and it would just be a bunch of songs that you would pick two of them and it would mash them up.
No, what is
Nah.
this?
Nah.
Bro, fire. It
That
came
sounds
out like
crazy.
2005. It was like I think they took it down because Adobe Flash Player doesn't fucking work anymore.
Sounds
Oh,
crazy.
true,
Yeah. That's how old it is. But fucking Yeah, you would look up. It would be like iPhone 2005, and it would just a shit ton of songs would come up. You press one like 50 Cent, and then fucking a bunch of songs would highlight that I could match with.
Oh, that's
Put
pretty
it
sweet.
together. Yeah, it was like
that.
AI before AI.
But yo, I'm glad you mentioned the selling albums thing, because I think that is really the only like valid way to escape all this bullshit that's coming with Spotify.
Yeah.
It's for artists to sell their music first.
It's getting right to the
You know what I'm saying?
consumer,
And it's like it's gonna have to take like everybody doing it
you
to
know what
change
it
the
is?
mind of the consumer.
You know what it is too? It's like Spotify, they do a lot for their artists to enhance their streams. So they're probably just like, okay, well, how can we fucking enhance their streams and fucking get paid ourselves? Like, how can our money just recycle right back? Because they were probably losing money doing all that shit, you know?
For a long time they were losing money. Yeah.
So that's probably why they came up with this shit, even though it does fuck up for a lot of artists. But then there are those big artists who have those cult fan bases that people are still buying their vinyls, people are still buying their merch, and, you know, adding to their weekly sales and shit like that. So it's really gonna, like, that whole shit that Drake has going on with UMG and all this shit. Like, I really feel like
I think he just dropped that case, by the way.
No,
iHeartRadio
settled with iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio
Oh,
did.
okay.
But it's really gonna stop that whole. I don't think it's gonna stop like the enhancement of the streams, but it's gonna show like weekly sales, like who's really selling shit. You know, it comes with something. It's not like Spotify is gonna win all the time because of this shit. Like, they have to lose something. You know, they kind of have to get exposed or expose their own artists in order to. You know what I'm saying? But in order, I feel like for them to try to like hide that, that's why they're just like, oh, let us take control of your merch. Let us take control of your sales. Just so it could, like, maybe they boost their numbers again. Rather than somebody doing 200K, they're going to be doing fucking 400K because they're with Spotify and UMG now, you know?
Right. And the numbers look better.
Yeah.
Everything looks better. I
they-
think what Spotify should have done, by the way, sorry to cut you off
No,
there.
you
I
good.
was like, bro, they should have integrated Dat Piff or some shit into that.
Yeah.
merch.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
They had like a little window where
They
I could
already
be, like,
had
switching
they
Dat
already had the
Piff.
fan base. That's why I
my
said at the beginning, it's
God.
like, yo, that's already like,
That Piff is crazy.
if you fuck with
know.
someone, you go to that Piff, or like you go
Right, you
to what's
download
the one that Last Stage just
Mine-
dropped on?
Even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom, like, you know what I mean?
That's how you should do it, by the way. It is dropping
I
on
just
Even and
think like
selling that shit.
the market's too, like, I get it's already so saturated, like being an artist and then subleasing the things that artists need. It's a very saturated market, but it's like, I really do think that just has no place in what we're doing. Like what Spotify's doing with that.
Yeah, no,
I
all
think-
that bullshit.
I really don't think it has a place. It might find like a very sub niche that like will maybe like make a little bit money for them, and then it will go out in 2 years.
It's
guaranteed.
gonna give them more control for people to glamorize who they want them to glamorize. You know, like,
Yeah, like they're not gonna make a lot of money because they like think about that. Where the money's at is like people like me. Like, you know what I mean? There's thousands of me's across the United States that are trying to do this. You know what I mean? Just how there's 1,000 dudes trying to make the NBA. You know what I mean? That's where the money's at. If they really want to make money, but they're just gonna push their people, and then they're gonna take the couple dollars off the top of that, and because that's gonna be a huge market. You know what I mean? Think about like how many people are gonna pay for Boldy James's Spotify extra. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Yep.
Where those people already have that like very underground subset of fans, but they're getting thousands and thousands and thousands of plays, thousands of fans. They're gonna make a lot of money in that subset. But in terms of like affecting me or like, you know what I mean, these like people, it's really not gonna affect.
Yeah,
I feel like.
it's like people who are building like a cult fan base. It's not really going to affect at all, like Currency, even like Millie's too.
Tyler
you know
Creator.
what I'm saying? Like Tyler Creator, Taylor Swift, like from like the highest to the lowest. Like if you have like a cult, you're gonna win forever.
Yeah.
Like, you could just tour every year. You could do.
But that's what I
everything every
mean.
year.
That's why I don't know why you wouldn't like just sublease it yourself. Like
Because
if you have a cult fan base,
some artists just want to fucking want
do
that
their
quick.
thing,
They
yeah.
want
They'll
to get on
probably make
quick.
it really slick and nice and attractive. And you're like, damn, that's all I gotta do.
Yeah.
You know?
No, and also, bro, like I was saying this earlier, but like I was listening to some of his music on the way because I knew he dropped recently, so I'm listening to it, and it's quick, right? It's like 5 tracks, right?
Yeah.
So like, guess what happened after that? They played a couple Mosa tracks, and then I listened to 5 other motherfuckers that I was like, yo, this is pretty dope. And I didn't recognize one goddamn name, but guess what?
What,
They were
they
in my
gave you,
likes
like,
now.
the-
That's dope.
Yeah, they started giving me artists that are like in
more-
that sound.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
That's dope.
And I was like, yeah, that's fire. And I've literally discovered people like that multiple times.
Now sometimes
like
I'll put like I'll look at it like if I press Shea Radio, it's like DJ Lucas, like you know what I mean? Like I'm like, oh, y'all gave me the Massachusetts White Boys, and
But,
yeah, I
Of
love
course,
it.
bro. You
That's
gotta be
dope,
there
though.
first. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah, come on, come on.
Stick to your roots, dog.
Yeah, that's what Patty's always saying. Fucking, those are my 2 favorite white cousins. I'm like, yo, y'all are crazy. You're crazy.
But
Nice.
honestly, this whole thing is gonna be it's gonna be beneficial, but it's also gonna take away from people. Like as soon as you're off a deal, you're gonna go from fucking 200K sales to fucking 30K. And you're gonna really
That's what I
see it.
mean.
And people are gonna be like, what the fuck? What's going on? It's like he's off his deal. He's
It's-
not with Spotify anymore, you know?
Yep.
Or UMG or whoever's controlling this shit, you know? But I think it's bringing the value back to getting signed to a label. Because a lot of people are like, fuck that. I'm independent. I'm going to make my own money. I'm going to do my own shit. So they're just like, damn, like we are losing right now. So what do we got to do? We got to take control. How can we take control? How are these guys making money? Okay, merch, ticket sales, fucking vinyls, all this shit. Okay, fuck it. How can we put this into, all right, let's do this with Spotify and let's open up a shop. It's perfect. It's fucking perfect. You know, it takes away, it's like TikTok shop taken away from websites.
Yeah.
People don't go on websites no more. People just fucking buy it straight from TikTok shop. But it's just like, it's the perfect middleman because the seller is making a lot more money because it's a lot more convenient, you know? And then at the same time, TikTok shop is making hella money too because they're dealing with so many people selling their shit.
I was trying to think, is there any way for a musician to make money off TikTok shop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you can.
Yeah, like
you
what,
can
like what, but
set
like
up-
what would you be selling? Because like
So it
typically
fucks
you're
up-
selling random products and shit,
It
like
fucks up- it
QVC,
fucks-
right?
It fucks up because you have to make another account. So I've tried. So for example, like my mom has 16,000 followers on
really?
TikTok.
Damn.
Like in the span of the last like year because she does like skincare
That
and
is
like
lit.
she's in this like mom skincare mob.
There is like
That's fire.
Nah,
there is,
dead
like,
ass.
yeah,
No, it's
Mom
dope as
Mom
fuck.
on TikTok,
But bro,
Mom
she
Talk is
makes
crazy.
bands.
Yeah.
Like she makes bands off selling
Yeah.
fucking skincare. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And then she'll give me some shit and she'll be like, yeah, I got free off TikTok shop. I'm like,
That's lit.
the fuck? But no, like she has her account is a store account. When she made it, it's a store account. So for example, like I have 5.5K on TikTok on my regular account that I started. But if I wanted to make it a store account, I have to make a new account.
What would you guys sell?
Me?
Yeah.
Drugs.
Drug? Okay. You can't sell
That
Pokemon
was-
cards,
Yeah.
baseball cards.
Yes.
Okay.
Addictive things. I feel you. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
yeah,
In-
no,
in
like
reality,
honestly,
shit,
like
yeah.
like I'd be like in the gym selling creatine. Like my
Yeah.
buddy, honestly,
Nah, for real,
honestly,
for
yo,
real,
my
though.
buddy made like
Snort
he
the
has his
creatine,
own.
dog.
He has his
For
own.
real, though.
He's from Stone. He has his own. It's called So Six Subs. He's got his own fucking pre thing. He does it like him and his boys bag it up in his fucking college apartment,
Nice.
and they have their own pre workout like company.
fire.
It's actually doing really well. Like
You
they
tried
made,
it?
like, yeah, it's fire.
Yeah?
And honestly,
Good
it has,
workout?
it has a little too much like.
That
for me,
tingly shit.
That's
Yeah, it's the
beta
beta
alanine.
alanine. Yeah,
I hate
it's
that
beta
shit, yeah.
alanine.
Yeah.
I used to like it, but I did it too much, and now it fucks me up.
Mm.
So you know what I mean. Now I just take a Celsius, and I'm cool. But it does make you really tingle. But like they started doing that shit, and then he started selling it on TikTok, and like this shit blew the fuck up.
Bro,
and
oh
he
shit.
makes like 10K a fucking month. Off
Oh
it.
shit.
Have you seen
they wanna
those guys
sponsor
who
the show.
fucking make bank now off fucking sunflower seeds, bro? They went.
Yes.
Oh,
They
yeah.
got famous off
Flavored
TikTok.
ones.
Yeah,
Yes, that's what
exactly.
I'm
They got famous
saying.
off TikTok going up to baseball players' practices and be like, "Yo, see, what do you like? It? You like
But
it?"
also
Wow.
think about like you put that to the grind like of an artist. Like it's the same shit. Like he went to every baseball game and went up to. He had to go every day and be like, this might not work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the same shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like honestly, you could sell anything on that shit, bro. Like people are selling mouth tape to go to sleep,
Mhm.
Especially if you put the
I wanna try
hashtags
that.
on.
brother.
The hashtags
Yeah,
literally
I've
put
tried
you in
those.
front of people who want
It's
it.
lit.
Try mouth tape?
Yeah, I've had mouth tape.
Yeah.
And then,
Did it
and then-
work?
yeah, it works. It's like I slept a lot better, you know, bro.
I just put
Now-
duct tape over my.
Now people, yeah, you could
Same
do
shit.
shit like
What
that.
kind of
but like
freaky-
now,
No,
No, but I'm
now
just
people-
saying.
Now people are
Pause.
selling. Pause. Now people are selling mouth tape with holes in it, so you could drink, breathe
See,
through your mouth.
That's
Then you
can-
negates the whole
And then on
shit.
and then on top of that, now people are selling mouth tape with holes in it that smell like lavender. Yo,
they
you
went
could,
deeper
yo,
with
you
it.
could do
we're
anything.
really curving
bro.
up
Yo,
the
they need
market right now.
they need a sofrito flavored one, bro. That'd be
Yeah,
Sofrito.
that'd be crazy. Like different
Ahí,
flavors, different
yeah,
smells.
systematic as shit.
Ahí.
So is that what you
Trademark
would sell
pending.
then, Mosa? Mouth
¿Qué
tape?
tú haces?
I would sell
Ahí.
something like that basic, you know.
Wow.
I'd sell some shit like that. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'd make like a cool hand sanitizer.
Bro, you know what they say?
A nice little bottle, and everybody
Yeah,
would be.
alright.
You know what
freaking
they
out.
say the sales are crazy for is anything pet related, bro.
Pet
like
related
people
too.
are selling like
Yeah.
fucking little sweaters, little
Mhm.
fucking little collars and shit. That
Yeah.
shit, like because I watch interviews. People's like, yo, how do you make your money? Blah blah blah.
Shock
He's like, bro, I like literally
sell
sell
shock
pet
collars.
supplies, bro. He's like, yo,
That is
I
crazy.
just slang shock collars.
it'll be boring shit like that, bro. Like, yo, I sell. You know what? A DNA testing kit for like cats and shit, like that random shit,
selling
bro.
ketamine testing kids.
Bro, that'd be kind of sick.
Yeah.
Yo, speaking of that, and we're talking about shrooms earlier, have you ever seen like a dog on mushrooms? That shit is
No.
crazy.
That's not right.
Yo,
That's
It
not
is,
yeah,
right?
That's,
That's
not
not
right.
right.
That's
Yeah.
not right.
I
He's
love
right.
dogs.
That ain't
but
right.
they were chilling though, dog.
Really?
Like they were chilling, bro.
They
we
liked it.
talking like
Yeah.
Mm.
They were happy about
How
it.
we
much?
talking like food mushrooms.
Yo, they ate like a whole bag. It was
You
kinda
saw
fucked up.
this?
It's on.
Or-
It was on like YouTube, bro.
Oh,
it was like this
okay.
dude who was like, "Bro, my fucking dog just ate all my mushrooms."
That's crazy.
You know what I'm
Oh, I
saying?
think I seen this. It was kind of geeking though.
Yo,
like-
it was
like
geeking.
looking
It was like,
yeah.
didn't
it
know-
was
Yo, but my
geeking.
thing is like, bro, like, there's no way he kept eating them. Like, he.
Oh, bro,
I
he
feel
ate
like
the
I eat
fuck-
them. I'm like, I don't want to eat this.
bro,
thing,
dogs
bro.
eat
Like-
anything though, dog.
That's
yeah,
true.
but like,
Facts.
he got taste buds too. Like, that
Yeah,
is-
that's true, dog. But dogs, I literally have eaten
He
their own
ate the
shit
whole
before,
thing. That's
bro. Like, what the
crazy.
fuck? They
Dog-
eat their own shit.
They eat their own throw up.
Hypophagia.
That's crazy.
That's what it is. They eat their
Is
own.
that a dog
throw-up.
right there? Shout out him.
Yeah, it is, dude.
Shout out him.
That
He
was a
probably ate the
mushroom
mushrooms
dog.
too.
Yeah, that's a
Actually,
dog.
honestly, look at this whole trip. He probably ate the mushrooms.
Would you trip with your dog though? Would that be lit?
No,
Nah, man.
no, he probably started talking.
I need him to
Right.
keep it together for me.
Right?
You know, in case
Like
shit gets
lock
so
it.
fucking ugly.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
no.
I mean, it would just be me and the dog though. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And we're
Yo,
not-
what if he did start talking? That fuck you.
yo, that would fuck me
Whole
up,
life
dude.
up.
The thing is, it's like your dog wouldn't know you're tripping. He'd
Oh,
probably,
no, he
he'd
probably
probably,
would.
he'd
Yo,
probably
it'd be
you
like
think so?
toys.
I feel like
Well, I
mushrooms
mean,
you
he wouldn't.
connect.
probably be
He wouldn't
freaking
know.
out.
Like, he might know something's off with you.
Yeah.
Have you never been on mushrooms and known someone else's? Like that
Nah,
happens to me
yo,
all
the connection's
time, bro.
different. That's what I mean. Like that's what I
Yeah.
said earlier when I go up skiing and we're just chilling, like we're dead ass like
Yeah, that's
like
what I
we're just
mean, bro.
connected. Like it, yo, I don't even gotta say nothing. He
Facts.
starts laughing.
That's
Like you
what
know what
I
I mean? Like
mean, bro.
Facts.
you know, it's like you're connected. It's hilarious. Like we would talk about the most foul shit. We were just
And
banking it off each other. Like backboard. Here's the alley. Boom.
yeah, but that's I kind of I wonder what a cat would be like when they trip.
Hell no.
cat?
It's ass.
They'd
Yo,
probably, just
Probably
be
a lot more
speeding
chill, though,
around.
bro.
yo, I never fuck with cats.
Nah.
And my sister, because she's the queen of my house and can never do wrong, fucking got a cat. You know what I mean? I could never have a pet, but she got a cat. Like she asked for a cat, she got a cat.
Seem kind of bitter about that.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, yeah, I am, but whatever. And so we get the cat, and I'm like, when I tell like I'm allergic to cats, I don't like cats. I like dogs. Like,
I love
and
dogs.
mind you, like on another note too, I'm pissed off because I'm like, she's not even gonna take care of this fucking thing. Like, I'm gonna end up walking it.
You're walking a cat?
No, you know
That's
what I'm talking
crazy.
about though. Like, I'm gonna end
That's
up
crazy.
fucking
Nah, bro, my
fixing the shit and
Yeah.
like
my
you
sister
know what I
takes
mean?
the cat on a stroller, dog.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
It's mad. Yo, she got little outfits for it,
Oh, come on.
and then,
Yeah,
and then
no,
she
like I
literally
don't
bought
care
a
if that's your
cat
sister. I
stroller.
can't get behind that.
No, I can't either, motherfucker.
Like,
That's my
respectfully.
Yo, but it's the funniest shit ever, and she's like convinced it's the cutest cat ever. She fucking put it in some
It might
competition.
be-
She made me vote for that bitch every fucking day to like win 10 grand or whatever.
That's crazy.
And I'm just like,
Nah, if they want 10 grand though, I'm
I mean,
voting for
that's
that thing,
different.
bro.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
voting for
I
it.
was
you
voting
throw
for
a
it
vote
too.
in,
I wanted a
TZ.
piece, but when she came through with the stroller in the park, I was like, you wilding right now.
Yeah, that's crazy. Right?
It's got a bonnet on.
It does, bro.
It did. I knew it did.
Yeah, bro. It's
No,
crazy.
but I'm not. Long story short, I fuck with my cat. Like he's cool as fuck.
that story
yo.
ended when you fuck with the cat.
Yeah, yo, he's like a dog. Like he waits for me at the door.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
wags
so
his fucking tail.
You're his human.
I
Cats
think I
be picking
am.
their
I'm dead
human.
ass because she gets mad because he likes me more.
Yeah.
That's
Cat-
lit.
Cats
That's
pick
lit.
a person they fuck with a lot of
Yeah.
the time. They be like, all right, we cool.
They kind of fuck with the person that kind of leaves them alone. So
That's
he
what
probably
I
left
mean.
them alone for
So
a
I
while.
was like, nah, I don't fuck with you. I like stood my ground, and he was like,
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
I
Like, we
respect
dabbed
you.
each other up. And shit. Hey, his name. I ain't gonna lie. Like she gave him the sickest name. His name's just Zero.
Zero.
Okay, that is good.
That's
fire.
gangsta as fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
that's
And
right.
yo,
Sick.
she didn't even do it after holes. Isn't that crazy?
I
That's
don't.
crazy.
Oh yeah, right.
Yo, I would have thought it was after holes.
I've seen it once, but I
Hey,
don't remember it.
you fuck with that movie?
Yeah, I fuck
Yeah,
with
hell
hoes,
yeah.
man. Stanley
He kind of
Yelnats.
looks a little
Stanley
bit like the nigga on the
Yelnats. Stanley Yelnats. You gotta carry me up the mountain, Yelnats.
Mosa kinda looks like fucking Even Stevens like
Nah.
friend in it.
Fuck
Hell
even
no,
Steven.
bro.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I was.
Chop 'em up.
That was like the period like before me. Was like Even Stevens. That's why
bro,
I was born in 03.
Same.
Even Stevens was like 04, 05.
Yeah, bro, but Even Stevens was
That was my shit.
I couldn't speak English then.
Boy
Really?
Meets World. You fucking.
Boy,
that
I
was my
watched Boy
shit
Meets World,
too.
but again, like
Yeah.
I'm a rerun baby. So
I
like,
had a Topanga.
Yeah,
Like,
everybody loved
everyone
Topanga.
loved Topanga.
everybody like, and then when the Trippie Red song came out, I was like, yeah,
Yeah, bro. But,
Topanga. I wanna.
but when you grow up and you see her, you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and she grew up nice too.
Yeah,
she,
Yeah.
she kept it together.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
she kept it together.
Yeah.
That, if anyone's gonna take anything away from this podcast, that Topanga kept it tight. You know
No,
what
she
I'm saying?
definitely did. She definitely
All right,
kept
yo,
it together.
hey,
That's
actually, let's
crazy.
go around. Let's go around. Kid crush when you were younger.
Rudy Huxtable.
What?
Rudy Huxley.
Who's that? Can we pull up a picture? of her?
Cosby
Yeah,
Show.
can we pull?
Yeah.
Can we pull?
I'm
Wait, we did
bugging.
this.
Am
We
I
did this
bugging right
last time.
now?
I can't remember.
Fucking.
I never heard that name before. Am I
You guys
bugging
didn't watch
right now?
Cosby Show? I mean, probably not,
Nah,
right?
I
You're probably
my
so old, dude.
first-
Nah, I didn't. I
We
didn't.
gotta watch this, but
Yeah, Rudy Huxtable, dude.
Oh, like
and
the-
she grew up pretty nice too.
Yo,
Okay.
Keisha
that
Knight
top
Pullen.
left is crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, top left. That, yeah.
That top left is nuts.
for me,
Yeah,
bro,
dude.
it was specifically because I will never forget this. Is when I seen Cameron Diaz in the mask and the red dress. Bro, pull up Cameron Diaz in the mask, bro. Like when that opening scene
Yeah,
when
she's
he's here,
unbelievable in that
bro.
movie.
Yo,
I gotta
she's
see
bad
that
shit.
again.
Oh,
What is
no,
she?
no.
What is she?
Cameron Diaz in the mask.
No, I mean, what is like nationality type shit?
What do you
Rudy?
think, bro?
I know she's black, but like that doesn't mean like, you know what I mean? Like what?
She kind of looks like
Spanish. See, he says Spanish. That's European.
she kind of looks like Somalian.
Keisha Knight
Right?
Pullen.
That's
I mean,
what I
it,
meant, like,
it sounds
like,
like an American.
Eastern
Bro,
Eastern African.
Oh, I
Yo,
remember.
the mask.
Dress,
I
bro.
remember this.
Oh,
Yo, when I saw that, bro,
yeah.
I was
Hey,
like,
I'm a-
oh, I definitely love women. Yo,
I ain't
it
gonna
was
lie to
like,
you. I ain't gonna lie to
He's
you.
like, oh, I'm not gay.
Yo,
I watched that movie so many times specifically because of her, bro.
Yeah.
I love the movie, but I was like, bro, I had the fucking VHS, dog.
pull up
I'd
the
be
Rock
rerunning
and
that-
Gridiron
My
gang.
my moms would be like, yo, what? What?
Yeah.
What? What?
Yo.
That was
I told you I'm in a goofy mood today. Nah,
Oh, yeah, when he had hair, when
literally
he had
pull
the
it up, dude.
sideburns, you like
Nah,
that shit,
hey,
dude?
in all honesty, pull up Nia Long
oh god.
in
Okay.
In Friday.
yeah,
Oh, we did do
no,
this
not
last
in
time.
Friday, in isn't she in? Yeah, that's Nia. Let's short hair Nia Long. Yeah.
Son.
Yeah,
You guys
She
got the
was
same
fire,
haircut
too.
almost, dude.
Yeah,
Almost.
Is that what you inspired?
almost.
Inspired?
I can't pull on that though. I'm gonna guess on. That's just crazy. Yo, hey, I want to tell you right now. What's his name? Aduka.
Udoka.
He fucked up.
Nah, bro. But listen, bro. He got offered a couple goats.
I
No,
don't give a fuck.
yo,
He
but he
fucked up.
he did because she kept it together too.
He's got a kid with it too.
I'd
Did
say.
keep
Nah,
it
that's
together.
fucked.
She
He's
did-
definitely
What about you?
What about Jessica Alba? I
Ooh,
feel like that
and
was,
Honey,
she was
bro?
fire.
You
During
pulled out an
Fantastic.
easy one.
Yeah.
During Fantastic
That's like
Four
you
was
saying
really
Megan Fox and Transformers.
Nah,
Bro, but
Megan
come on,
Fox
Megan
was
Fox.
bad.
is
You pulled out
bad.
a. You pulled out a class like
Nah, but, like,
obviously.
During
was
Fantastic
bad.
Four, I was like,
Oh,
damn, she was
Hey,
bad.
all right, now let's do our now. Let's do our now. Like that was back in the day. Now let's do now.
Damn, now you got me.
Hey, look up. Look up. Look up girl from War. What's the one with Jonah Hill? War Dogs. Look up girl from War Dogs.
You got
You gotta take out.
Wait, Jessica.
Guarantee it comes up. I follow her on Instagram, but I don't know her name. Yeah, Jonah Hill, and then
Oh, okay.
yes,
Yeah, she's fire.
Oh, Anna
Aria
de Armas.
Armas.
Okay.
Whatever.
I
Anna
think I recognize her.
Armas. That girl's beautiful. I just want you to know
She's bad as fuck.
you're my favorite girl.
Okay.
Damn, I can't think of mine.
Look at that bling too. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Wait, Mosa, what was your childhood one though? You didn't even.
You said
say-
Jessica Alba.
I said Jessica Alba.
Alba.
Who's now?
What about now?
I'll
No,
go.
now SZA.
I'll go with like Zendaya.
Zendaya.
Okay.
There you go.
Zendaya.
Summer
So you like the
Walker.
big stars.
Summer
Yeah, I
Walker.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, Summer
Yeah.
Walker's bad.
Zendaya. See, I don't even.
There wasn't really anyone
because I
low-key.
see her still as like being on Disney on doing the XO,
Shake It Up?
XO
Shake
like
It Up,
type
right?
shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't get around it. I also
Nah.
think, no.
I just-
Also, she likes little dudes. She likes Tom Holland. She likes dudes that can bench like 25
That's crazy.
on each side. You know what I mean?
Yo, that's fucked up.
I'll
fucked
punch the
up.
shit out of her boyfriend.
Tom Holland could do a fucking backflip.
Nah,
Who?
that ass,
Tom
bro.
Holland.
And I'll punch him in the head while he
Nah.
does it. Like,
He might surprise you, dude. He might surprise you.
He
He's
might do a
Spider-
backflip
That's
and then do some
Spider-Man.
turtle.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know.
Spider-Man.
He
I hit
has
him
to
with a
like
break.
really know how to fight, like in order to do these movies. I think.
No, you.
Yeah, no, for real.
No
I
way
think-
you
I think you
need
really
to
have to
learn.
Well,
like train.
I don't know about that. You know, you need to know how to throw spin kicks and shit like that.
true.
But you might.
On
That's a lot
everything
different.
I
than knowing
love,
how to
I'm
fight.
taking me and 5 of my best friends, and I'm taking over all of Universal.
After how many?
You and your-
After how many beers?
Shots of whiskey, 3
Okay.
So versus the cast, versus like the cast of Avengers, like
in a
in real
36
life.
track.
in real life.
In real life.
Yeah, because you got to think like some of my.
So
my
so you're
friends
talking
are-
about Tom Holland, Robert Downey. He's pretty old. That's kind of easy at this
Yeah.
point, right? What's his name? Captain America. That's probably not an easy fight.
Someone's hitting him with a rock.
Okay.
I got
all
so-
right.
I got
All right,
Saudi- I got a
all
bunch
right,
of
so
Saudi kids
we're
I'm
using
with.
weapons. Okay.
No, I just
Thor.
whatever's around.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
What about Thor?
Thor.
That's a big guy.
That's a
yeah,
big
that's a
dude,
big
man.
motherfucker.
Percent
He's on a lot of steroids.
I'm hitting
Yeah.
him in the dick, bro.
Right?
Yo, like you're too big to me to be fighting like
Yeah,
that. Like,
you got to fight dirty when it comes to
Right.
that, bro. In the street,
no
Fuck
dead
that.
ass. Yeah, no way he can fight. You crazy?
He's a yo, but sometimes it's
Oh,
just
fuck. Look at that's Photoshop.
That does look like CG.
Why are you zooming in on that like that?
I know, right?
That's why I'm laughing. I was like, yo.
Yeah, don't get Shay distracted, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck. Now I'm distracted.
yeah, I'm distracted.
Fucking cheese.
Oh, what about all
no,
the what,
keep pulling up good-looking dudes.
what about the Trump shit? We gotta talk about the Trump shit because it's been crazy the
Trump's
last
a
few days.
fucking idiot.
Play those the
Trump's
Zelensky
a
videos.
fucking idiot. Hey, I'm
Bro,
not.
We said it before the show, though, bro. But when he called Elizabeth Warren Pocahontas, I giggled.
That was funny.
Yo,
that was funny.
Yo,
As hell.
hey, on everything he did, that was the funniest thing
That
he
was
did.
the
That was
funniest thing.
unbelievable.
That was
He's
the
like,
funny-
Oh, look,
hey,
she's mad.
Bro, hey, he said, look at Pocahontas is mad. Hey, cut to her, and she was like, it was like an, bro, everything that's
reality
going on is
TV
like an SNL skit.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like meme world, bro.
It's
I
crazy.
can't stand, bro. The dude Elon said, "I'm meme."
He said, "I'm meme."
Hey, bring the fuck that up. Bring I'm meme up. Bring.
He said on video, or he tweeted it.
He in video said, "I am meme."
Okay, that's kind of wild. Well, bro, they called
Also-
the
He's
department.
the
He
most
runs
cringy.
Doge.
And
It's
honestly,
funny as
no
fuck.
disrespect to him. You know what I mean? This has there's no
I
derogatory
am
tones,
become
but
meme.
I am. Yeah.
Yeah,
Run it
pretty
back.
much.
Run it back.
He's the most cringe. Oh
I
my
am
God,
become
dude.
meme. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, you
I'm just
never want to
living
say
the- I'm
yeah
just like
pretty
this
much
living the
after
dream,
a
and there's-
joke.
He said, "I'm become meme."
He thought that was gonna be mad funny.
No,
he thought he was gonna kill with that, dude.
Yeah,
Everyone's
he
like,
thought he was gonna win it.
all
He thought-
he only got sympathy. Everybody paused and was like,
Yo,
"Oh no,
but have
we
you
should
seen
laugh
his new
more."
AI though? That he can make it unhinged and it talks shit back to you. It's mad funny.
It's pretty
And-
funny.
No, what
It
I
is
said is
funny
like
as
no
fuck.
derogatory. It has nothing derogatory towards him, right?
Why are you so
But-
afraid to talk shit about him? You think he's gonna
No,
come after
because
you?
he's autistic. He has Asperger's. He came out and said he has Asperger's.
Oh, I mean that's true.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying that's true. That's just a fact.
So you
He
feel
came out
bad
and
for
said-
him?
No, I don't feel bad for him. But I'm just saying, like, when he does insane, dumb shit like this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's
What,
also
did
on a
you see
lot
that
of.
shit with the chainsaw and shit?
It's like, oh
Yo,
my
put
God,
the
he's
chainsaw
retarded.
photo, bro.
It's like he's retarded, but then it's literally like
He's on a lot
No.
of ketamine too.
Yo, but
Is
by
he?
the
Yeah,
can we
supposedly
say
he's a huge
this, though?
ketamine addict. Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Who, Elon?
yeah, Elon.
Elon.
But then you look at fucking the Kennedy motherfucker. I used to be a friend of him, not a friend of him, but I used to be like kind of a fan of him. Then he said the tap water makes people gay. And then I was
He
like,
makes the frogs gay.
the frogs, but also he was alluding to the people.
No, bro.
He was
That's
alluding.
but that's an old Alex Jones take too, though.
Bro, but he's
he
dead
swagged
ass
with
like
that.
in our shit. Like
He
he's
jacked
in
him.
the government.
He's
like,
like the leader.
he's
of
the leader of the
department
health.
over there.
of
Yeah.
the health department. Yeah,
No, the
like
cabinet is
FDA.
crazy.
and he thinks the fucking
Nah.
bro. Vince McMahon's daughter is the lead of the
Ex-wife.
No,
education.
ex-wife.
Ex-wife.
Ex-
Whatever the
Or
fuck.
maybe current wife.
No.
I don't
it's
give
his
a
ex-wife.
fuck. She does wrestling. It's like, yo, you look at like, what did Kanye say about Lady Gaga?
Oh my God.
I love Lady Gaga. Like, I love the Lady
what does she
Gaga
know
songs.
about
What the fuck she
pictures?
know about cameras?
Yeah. Yo, yes, that is fucked up.
The fuck she know about cameras? The fuck she know about education?
Right.
I don't know.
WWE, like tell her about Sergeant Slaughter. She might know a couple
Well,
things.
fucking Donald Trump was on there. Yo, our current president, there are literal videos of him fighting in WWE, like with his toupee fucking.
Put on the
flying.
Zelensky fight.
Yo,
Oh,
that shit was dumb as fuck. I actually,
my
oh
man
my god.
Zelensky came in.
You saw when he was like, "Oh, you guys,
This shit's
you
crazy.
Oh, right here he goes. I'm not gonna argue with
Right.
you. I'm not gonna argue.
No, when Zelensky was like, "You guys won't feel it now, but you will soon."
That ass.
He said,
Oh
Bro,
yeah, that's what
real.
pissed him off. That
Yeah,
was when
I
he
was-
fucked up.
Bro,
I'm not gonna-
that's-
I didn't fuck with
no,
that
he
either. I
didn't-
was like,
No.
bro, like, what are you talking
No, but
about?
think about this. Think about this. World War One.
Yeah,
Did it?
Check
did,
this shit
did-
out.
Did it start?
What, this AI shit?
it's crazy.
No, also
Yo, AI is mad funny. Look,
Jesus Christ.
Yo,
the other
on,
ones too.
on that note, like on some real shit, think
Yeah.
about that. Like what he meant by that is like people are taking that as disrespect. Like, oh, we won't feel it. We won't feel it. We're America.
Yeah,
No, we will, because World War One, did that start slow? Yeah, and then did we bring our troops there because it's World War One?
Mhm.
World War Two.
Yep.
The exact same thing happened. You think the Germans like just were like, fuck you guys, we're just gonna start war? No, they slowly started taking
right.
things like Poland and France.
Yeah, dude.
And then once they start taking France, that's when we were like, oh shit.
Those are our gay cousins. we
Yeah,
get
so
home.
when he means like when you'll feel it, that means like, hey, if you don't come in here, we're gonna get fucked up, but you're gonna feel it too, because if you listen to him, what he says is you're gonna feel it, but he also says you're gonna fight. Your soldiers will fight. That's
Yeah.
what he means by it.
But he was also saying something about like, he was like, yeah, you guys are safe with your oceans and all that shit. And I was like, really?
The look on his face is
Yeah.
a little obnoxious at that point too. I don't
Yeah.
blame him because like Trump and Vance were being
But if-
such dickheads.
Yeah.
Yo, deadass, if you
Yeah.
watch the whole
So he
thing,
had to
it's
say-
just-
he had to
Vance
throw
thing was
something
wild.
no
in
one
there.
let him
He had to
talk.
throw
No one
something
let
in
him
there.
talk for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Watch
Yeah,
the whole
right.
entire thing.
Yeah,
yeah, I watched
Hey,
a lot of it.
everyone's asking Trump questions. He's going, and then
Right.
he'll look this way at his boys, right? Like he did that 5 times before he said a thing.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
finally he's mad and he's like, no, you're gonna feel it. Like
Yeah.
we might go down, like Ukraine might go down, right? In the dumps, and we might all get killed. But what happens then? Like they're gonna go somewhere else.
Yeah,
You're gonna take that.
Yeah, it was like the reason I think people were pissed though was because
It's because his English is bad. He doesn't translate.
It was a
well.
stupid tactic though. Like he lost his cool in that moment.
That's what it was.
He lost
That's
his
what it
cool.
was.
Yeah, bro.
Like he knows how Trump is.
He got
should've shut the
debated,
fuck up
bro.
with that.
Yeah.
And you're
I
you're the
I
leader of
can't
a
take
country,
that
bro.
because,
You
like,
gotta.
yo, as a grown ass man, as the leader of a country, like I was watching him literally restrain himself
Totally.
many times,
Bro.
like maybe 9 times before he said
Right.
something. So, as a grown ass man who's in war, and literally your country is getting killed, and then someone wants to tell you that he said lies. He said, yeah, in the Biden amendment, this wouldn't have happened if I was in administration. He said, respectfully, President Trump, they invaded me during Obama
Mhm.
in 2016. They invaded me during you. They invaded me during Biden. And they invaded me now during you. So it has nothing to do with a prior
Yeah.
thing. And he got mad when all he was saying was, respectfully, what you're saying right now on live television is wrong.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
thing with the European thing.
Yeah.
The European, he keeps going, he keeps saying on and on about how America is given billions and billions of dollars more than Europe combined, when that is a statistical wrong fact.
Right, because a lot of like we have given technically we've given a bigger
bigger
number,
portion.
but a lot of it comes back to U.S.
Yes.
arms companies, right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Which to
So-
me is just a way to funnel money back into these.
Yes,
guys, these
it's
guys'
all
friends'
it's a,
companies.
and honestly it's also a it's a subset of his campaign.
Mhm.
If you look at like if you watch the entire thing, like I watched the entire 30-40 minutes of it.
Right.
Honestly, every time that they do get into good conversation and they do start talking about foreign policy, it always goes back to this mineral deal
Yep.
that they're trying to get done with Ukraine.
I
when-
sounds like they got it now though.
No, they did, but it's like it's
That's
it
the
takes-
fucked up part, dude. Is that
it
like
takes
what
the
Trump
it's
did?
completely
like,
takes
looks
the
like
humanity out of everything.
I know, but like it's hard. It does seem like at least in the short term, right? Over the last few years, it seems like it worked now.
Yeah.
Because like he
No,
told
where-
Zelensky to fuck off. Zelensky went to Europe. They're like, hey, we don't have enough for you. And then he was like, they're like, you got to just give Trump what he wants.
So that's why, like, when I say like when I'm against like what he's been doing right now, I
Yeah.
don't say like I'm not against his policy. Like he is gonna bring. I do think like economic more functionality to the United States. I do
Yeah.
think in
We'll
terms
see.
of
He's doing
those
some
things.
wild
They
shit.
sus-
But it's
now.
just like
Society-wise,
it's
it's
just the
fucked
way
up.
he society wise, the
people
way
gonna
he
be
goes
hurting.
about things.
Yeah.
It's very like my grandpa who's racist
Yeah.
Yo, but it is that. What's funny about it is like
You know
he
what I
makes it a
mean?
super basic. He's
It's like, oh,
nah,
my
we don't fuck with
grandpa
that.
just
We ain't fuck with
he
that.
was raised in the 50s. Like,
Yeah,
sorry
you gotta
for what
make
he just said
excuses
to you.
for him
Yeah.
and shit. You're like, what the fuck, dude? That's our fucking leader.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
man.
Also,
know,
what
it's
he's doing with
catch-22.
fucking Guantanamo
It's
is
catch-22.
fucking crazy, bro.
It's
What's
when
he
you
doing
really
with
go down
Guantanamo?
to
Well,
it,
he's
it's-
sending people there. Like
Crazy.
anybody who's they're not waiting to like for you to accept them. They're sending people to Guantanamo already,
That's crazy.
and like
That's
a bunch of
nuts.
Venezuelans, everything like that.
Pretty dark.
Bro, and they're
It's pretty
taking
dark.
people like, and they're supposed to be like the most violent, but it's been reported that a good portion of those people are just like,
That's
hey, bro, my
insane.
bad, we didn't know. We just need to get rid of you for now.
That's the nastiest
That's
place in
crazy.
the entire planet.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of the countries are taking those people. Like Venezuela at first said, oh, we're not taking them, and then it took like a day, and then they were like, okay, we'll take them.
I guess we're
So it's like, yeah, and I mean, they got to fix. Yo, Venezuela's a fucking. That's a big ass. He's a real monster. Like the president of
Yeah.
fucking dude. He's fucking. He kidnapped like his opposition. He's been delaying.
I saw
All
that
the
video.
elections are corrupt as fuck. Like
crazy.
they literally voted him out, and there's like a separate government that's against the actual president. He's like, nah, your government's not real. Mine is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then if you protest against them, you're all going to jail. You're all being fined. They have no money. You're gonna starve to death. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
So like,
my biggest thing is like, if I went to college, I would have been for like socioeconomics because it's like, I always think it's so nuts. Like, there's countries that today as Americans, like, we never think about and we won't think about. for
No,
years.
never.
Like, what's going on in Togo?
what the fuck is Togo? Oh, that's in Africa.
It's in Africa. It's Southern Africa.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just thinking like, there's thousands of people in there.
Yeah, bro.
No one
millions.
thinks about what's
Yeah.
going the fuck on over there until like some crazy fire happens and millions of people die, and they were like, "Oh shit, that happened." in
Yeah,
Togo."
but I mean, how much capacity do we all have?
No,
to
I
think
get
about
it,
all
but
that
I'm just
shit,
saying
you
like
know?
that's where my mind goes. Like that's what I'm
Okay.
very interested.
I like
in.
it.
Like,
Well,
you
that's
know
why a
what I
lot of
mean?
Europeans be fucking roasting us because they'll be like, yo, I'm not American. I know what's going on there. You know what I mean?
Go
Or I know
fuck
my
yourself,
geography.
alright? Like,
Yeah, when I watch that, I'd be like, first of all, we'll talk shit about ourselves. You don't get to do
you guys
that.
also colonized legit every part of the world, so go fuck yourself.
Yeah, they also were.
You know what I mean? Like, what do we? Yeah, you want compassion? Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like, you're the reason that shit's on fire. So what are we talking about?
No, facts.
Yeah, it's meme world though, man. Then last night they had the fucking USA chants at the congressional address and shit.
Oh, yeah, they had
Yeah.
walkouts and shit.
Dude got kicked
Yeah.
out. It was so fucking funny.
Did you hear
crazy.
Wu got? Well, I kind of started it, but Wu got booed at the Red Bull thing.
Nah.
Yo,
Yeah, Wu?
I kind of started.
You
You
started
started
it?
it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, yeah. So Wu, like, we're sitting there, right, and they bring out Wu to like oh, and
Is
now
that shit on YouTube?
Your mayor, I don't know if it's on YouTube.
Pull it
Maybe-
up.
I watched it.
Mayor
in
Wu gets
person.
booed.
But fucking, I'm sitting there and they pull out Wu. I'm like, fuck you, and everyone starts booing her. Right? I'm like, I don't need any more fucking speed bumps.
Yo,
Yeah.
they need to stop with that, bro.
Hey,
They
all the
completely
yuppies
ruined
around
my
me
old
started
neighborhood.
dying laughing. It was hilarious.
Yeah, you know they
They gotta
did,
stop with the speed bumps.
There was a neighborhood they took the speed bumps out because they were so many.
I'm gonna
complaints.
rip them up when they put them down.
Yeah.
They got cones all up down on my. I almost said my street. Fucking all up down my fucking street.
Dude, I think people can talk.
I don't
Listen
really
to you,
care.
kid. They know exactly what you
No one's
fucking
gonna
are,
come to my
dude.
No one's gonna come to my house.
No one's gonna come to my house.
Yo, we gotta get out of here. This has been super dope, guys.
Yeah.
What? We've been talking for 30 minutes.
We gotta wrap it up. Moses gotta go. It's time. Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
No, we've
That's
been-
what happens
we've
when
been
you're
over
with
an
your
hour.
dogs.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know
bro.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Yeah,
was a
man.
good time.
But I thank you guys for coming. Mad fun.
You want to go get a drink?
Yeah, sure. Go
go.
check out Shea at the Middle East, right? With Caso? No.
Yeah.
Sonia.
Sonia, May 23rd,
23rd.
with Caso, my guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caso's the man.
Yes, sir.
Mosa get the new album,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Got the new EP reservations.
Go get that.
It's out right now.
All streaming
Yeah.
platforms. No
Yes, sir.
special access. No
Nah, all stream-
pre-purchase. It's just regular
Yeah.
streaming,
All
right?
Yo, and me and
streaming,
me
yeah.
and Most are also looking for white wives so we can stay in the country.
I got a couple cousins.
Hit our DMs. All right, bet.
Nice.
Let's get it.
Nice. Yeah, you might need that.
Irish girls are ugly, though.
All right, yeah, we'll be back for St. Patrick's Day next week. Peace.
Yo.
to say too much. To be honest, I did way too much. No money, but I always paid for your lunch. My account on red, it was dangerous. Everybody had an opinion on you, but I didn't want to listen to what they said to us. You can't spell trust without us, but you can't spell lust without us neither. And to be honest, I don't know where to start. I'm the one that taught you how to parallel park. I'm the one that taught you how to hold your composure when all of the closure was getting to your heart. Look, I don't want to sit here and pick you apart, but I was the one driving late in the dark. Now you trying to treat me like I never even met you, baby. Don't make me regret you like the feeling